Dear students, good morning to one and all. Previous classes we discussed about the modifications of STEM. That is completed first modification of STEM. That is undergone STEM modification. Today we are going to discuss about the aerial STEM modifications. What is the meaning of aerial STEM modifications? The modifications of aerial stems, vegetative birds and reproductive birds of plants, that is called aerial stem modifications. These aerial stem modifications are of 5 types. They are namely: first one stem tendrils, second one thorns, third one pillow clay, fourth one cladophyllus or clado, fifth one bulbils. Now first one stem tendrils. Dear student, this is a stem tendrils of cucurbita. So tendrils are wiry delicate organ or spirally coiled structure, that is called tendrils. So tendrils are developed node of the stem, mainly developed to be axillary buds and terminal buds. Okay now. So what is meaning of tendrils? So the wiry delicate organ or spirally coiled structure, that is called tendrils. So these tendrils are developed from the stem of axillary buds and terminal buds. What are the uses of tendrils? These tendrils are always helping in climbing. So some of the plants, especially axillary buds, are modified tendrils in god plants such as cucumber, watermelon and pumpkin. And in some plants, mainly the terminal bud are also modified into tendrils in grape vines. So dear students, most of the plants to be produced two types of buds. One is axillary bud, second one is terminal bud or apical bud. The node of the stem to be developed axillary buds and terminal or apical bud. Axillary buds is always appeared the petiole of the leaf. Terminal buds are appeared end of the stem or branch of the stem. Okay now, this is a stem tendrils of cucurbita. Next coming to thorns. So this is a thorns of bougainvillea. What is meaning of thorns? So some of the stem buds are developed to be thorns. So thorns means a woody pointed structure, that is hard pointed structure, that is called thorns. These thorns are always helping for protection to be grazing animals. So in some plants, especially outdoor buds are modified into thorns in bougainvillea. Terminal bud or apical bud are modified into thorns in Carissa. This is a thorns of bougainvillea. This is a stem tendrils of cucurbita. Stem tendrils means a very delicate organ or spirally coiled structure that is called stem tendrils. So this stem tendrils is always useful for climbing. In auxiliary buds are modified into tendrils in bud plants such as cucumber, watermelon and pumpkin. In terminal buds or edible buds are modified into tendrils such as grapevines. Next one here, thorns. Thorns means a woody or a hard pointed structure, that is called thorns. These thorns are also useful for protection in their grazing animals. Auxiliary buds are modified into thorns in bougainvillea. Terminal buds are modified into thorns in carissa. Next, coming to third one, pillow clay. In generally most of the plants, leaves is always greenish in color. Why? Because containing chlorophyll pigments, especially shown in chloroplast. But in some of the plants, the stem is also green in color and a leaf-like structure. So generally, leaf is to be appeared greenish in color and platen-like structure. At the same time, stem is also green in color and platen-like structure. In generally, the stem is green in color when young, and while the stem is dark brown in maturity period. But few of the plants, the stem is always leaf-like structure, by means platen structure, cylindrical structure or needle-like structure, and is always greenish in color. So dear students, what is meaning of pillow clay? The leaf-like stem. This is a stem, not a leaf. Okay, now. So the leaf-like stem is called pillow clay. Okay, now. So in this pillow clay, to perform photosynthesis. Why? Because in this pillow clays containing chlorophyll pigments to perform photosynthesis to make a mundane food material. Okay, now. And then after the leaves, these are the leaves. In which leaves? So these leaves are modified to spines or scale leaves. This is a stem, not leaf. Don't confuse over here. Okay, now. Leaf-like stem is also known as a pillow clay. By means, so in this pillow clay contain chlorophyll pigments to perform photosynthesis to make a own their food materials. And leaves, these are leaves. So these leaves are modified to spines or scale leaves. So generally these are leaves. So these leaves are modified to spines or scale leaves, which are reduced to transpiration. What is the use of spines and scale leaves? Which are reduced to transpiration. Okay, now. So in pillow clay plants, the leaves are modified into spines or scale leaves. These spines or scale leaves are always help in reduce transpiration. So in some plants, especially Opuntia, this is a pillow clade of Opuntia. So in this Opuntia is always fleshy, green in color and flattened like a stem. And Euphorbia is also fleshy, green and cylindrical stem. And Casuarina is also green needle-like stem. So this is a pillow clay. In some plants, especially Opuntia, the pillow clade is fleshy, green, flattened stem. In Euphorbia, the pillow clade is fleshy, green, cylindrical stem. In Casuarina, the pillow clade is green, needle-like stem. This is a needle-like stem. Okay, now. And fleshy, green, cylindrical stem stem, cylindrical. So this is a cylindrical stem. Euphorbia. This is a cylindrical stem. So these are the scaleless. These are the scaleless. This is a cylindrical stem. This is Euphorbia. So Euphorbia fleshy, green in color and a cylindrical stem. Casuarina green, needle-like stem. Green and also needle-like stem. Green also needle-like stem. And these are the scaleless. These are the scaleless. This is a casuarina. Needle-like stem. So this is a Opuntia, this is a Euphorbia, this is a casuarina. Next coming to fourth one, Cladophylls. So this is a Cladophylls of asparagus. Cladophylls of asparagus. So dear students, branch of limited growth. This is a branch. So this branch is always growth for limited. So the branch of limited growth, that is called Cladophylls. So in this Cladophylls, to perform photosynthesis to make own their food materials, that is Cladophylls. Cladophylls or clado, the branch of limited growth, that is called Cladophylls. Cladophylls to perform photosynthesis by means is always green in color to make own their food materials. That is Cladophylls. This is a Cladophylls of asparagus. Next coming to fifth one, bulbils. So that is bulb. Bulb is one of the underground stem modification. Underground stem modifications are of four types. They are namely, first one rhizome, second one culm, third one stem tuber, fourth one bulb. But bulbils, this is a aerial stem modifications. So aerial stem modifications are here. First one stem tendrils, second one cones, third one pillow plates, fourth one Cladophylls. Don't confuse are here. This is a pillow plate and this is a Cladophylls. And fifth one bulbils. Fifth one bulbils. Dear students, this is a bulbils of Dioscorea. Bulbils of Dioscorea. So in Dioscorea, the vegetative birds. In agave, the plural birds. This is the vegetative birds. So bulbils of Dioscorea mainly. In Dioscorea, the vegetative birds are modified to bulbils. In agave, the plural birds are modified to bulbils. Vegetative bird before the reproduction stage, plural bird after reproduction stage. Before the reproduction stage, to be appeared known as vegetative birds. After reproduction stage, to be appeared known as plural birds. In Dioscorea, the vegetative birds are modified to bulbils. In agave, the plural birds are modified to bulbils. These bulbils is always stored food materials. So when these bulbils is always when they detach from the parent plant and to be produced advances roots. So these advances roots are always helping in vegetative reproduction. That is called bulbils. Okay, now the vegetative birds are modified to bulbils. The plural birds are modified to bulbils. These bulbils is always stored food materials. After some time, when they detach from the parent plant, and then after to be produced advances roots. Okay, now so these advances roots are also helping in vegetative reproduction. Okay, now this type of organ are named as bulbils. So dear students, this is a second modifications of stem, that is aerial stem modifications. Okay, now thank you.